Thank you for joining the Syndicate Network and your host, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker the Jedi.
Yo, oh, come on. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Skywalker back at y'all with another one. Man, y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here rocking out with me, and I appreciate that, man. Much love and appreciation, all of you guys. Hopefully, y'all having a wonderful day, and I appreciate you rocking out here with me because you could be doing anything else. What's good with the live chat? Everybody will be on replay crew as well. Shout out to you. We got DC Talk in the building. What's going on? We got Smacky in the building. Much love, bro. Yeah, this is going to be a good one tonight, bro. It really is. We got the homie Bat Dan in the building. What's going on, Bat Dan? We got Divas in the house. Much love, Divas. Right, who else is in here? Mama Bear Doll, thank you for being here. Right. Who else? Who else is in here? Sin Havoc 5150. Much love, bro. Nessa Noel, thank you for being here too. We got Rock Talks. Shout out to all you guys. Curly Ray saying we are 2 days away from the 1 year anniversary of Rebel Moon Bloodline. 7/15/26. Zack Snyder also showed support for this trending event today. I'm super Zactivated. Much love to Curly Ray. Much love and appreciation, bro. Thank you for being here, rocking out. Frank C said, "Let's get ready to rumble." Hey, look, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We got Robert Harrison in here. All right. Oh yeah, man. I done had a wonderful weekend. I had a great weekend. Everything was fantastic. Won my basketball game yesterday, but absolutely, I was gonna do this in a second, but we can go ahead and do this now. Unfortunately, we had tragic loss in the Hollywood community. Just, in terms of my childhood, man, this guy was a big part of it. He was in a lot of movies that I rocked with being a kid and just growing up, mostly being Jurassic Park and also Event Horizon. I love that movie too. Yeah, Sam Neill was a great actor who we tragically lost. And we will absolutely do a moment of silence on here for his passing. And we'll go ahead and recognize that right now. Much love for his entire family and everybody that knew him personally, and everybody that loved his work out there internationally and around the world. So much love. Rest in peace, Sam Neill, and we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you for bringing that up, Robert Harrison, and I appreciate that, bro. We got the homie El Necron in the building. Much love, big dog. Much love, big dog. Smacky said Cozy's here, but he's eating wings right now. Crazy. Much love to the homie Cozy. Hey, bro, let me know if you want to come up too, bro. I got a couple links that I'm gonna send out. Pause. All right. Angie said, "Hello. Are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day?" Yes, I am. I already got my tickets ready to go. Yo, I'm about to be busy these next couple weeks. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Sky gonna be a little busy though. You know what I mean? It's a few things going down. The Sky might be a little busy these next couple weeks. For sure, for sure. We got YOLO Solo Group. Hey, much love, YOLO. Much love and appreciation. All right. Who else is in here? Dude says Freddy Krueger will be pissed if the merger don't go through. Hey, yeah, and I got a poll going in the chat right now. Who will most benefit from the merger not going through? We got Netflix, Warner Brothers, Paramount, or another buyer. So y'all go ahead and put y'all answers in the chat. Dare the Legendary says Avengers Doomsday trailer at Comic-Con. I did hear about that, bro. I did hear about that. Right. Much love. Hey, now Cozy's in the chat. Much love and appreciation, bro. We got TJ in here as well. Man, it's a full house in here. The chat keep jumping on me. I think I got everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and get through the opening rigmarole so we can get started with the show. You dig? TJ said, imagine being called a dumbass because the lawsuit is posturing. I was talking to the homie that, bro, people don't know what posturing mean, bro. I'm like, what? Do we all speak the same language anymore? What up, SPR Dave? Said he whooped Joe Lewis's ass. Much love, bro. I love that movie, by the way, man. Shout out to Coming to America. And yes, let's get to 50 likes, please, everybody. Hit that like button, as well as that share, subscribe, and a notification bell. We are on the road to a 5K. You know what I mean? Much love to everybody that's been subscribing recently. Hopefully, we keep you guys entertained while giving you some good information. That is the goal of this channel. We are the creators, all that stuff. I mean, just look, hashtag sales ZSJL, sales Snyderverse to Netflix. Been trying to get that conclusion of Zack Snyder's DC arc over on the Netflix platform or in your local IMAX theater, wherever, and been having those, or we've been using those two hashtags as a vehicle to do so. So if you want to support, we just be positive, don't mix the hashtags, and also don't tag, mention, quote, tweet, or reply to any of the other companies involved. It's just Netflix and all that. ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube, X, and Instagram are also platforms that you guys should be subscribed to and following, as all pertinent information will be coming from there, as well as myself and Apex, Lux of the New Geeks. And if you would like to sponsor a stream, whenever you guys give super chats, super thanks, super stickers, gifted memberships, anything of that sort, it is tallied up, and whoever donates the most will have their name scrolling across the bottom of a following the discussion stream, like the homie Smacky does for this one. All right, now let's go ahead and get it going. All right, because this is crazy. Frank C said a certain shield doesn't sound like Nino Brown today. All that tough talk during the states to sue for the past months. Now he's calling this nothing. Crazy. Look, bro, just for the people in the back. Just for the people in the back. If you guys weren't aware, something happened, right? After months of rumors, people were saying, hey, it is going around that these states are going to sue to try to stop this deal. People were, daring the states to do it for some strange reason. People were acting as if the states weren't going to do it. It was just posturing, as somebody was just saying in the chat earlier, right? The other day when Oregon dropped their motion to try to stop it, people were celebrating in, not knowing that this was on the horizon. Or did they just not want it out there that this was going to happen? But after months of rumors and speculation, it is speculation no more. It is speculation no more, right? Paramount has been sued by 12 states in a bid to block the $111 billion Warner Brothers merger. Right? Bad Dan says, just so people know, David Zaslav is selling more WBD stock. Does that sound like nothing? Does that sound like money? People aren't worried? Crazy. St. Havoc said 12 states said, hold up, where you think you're going? And yeah, Paolo, we just getting started. What's going on, Troy? St. Havoc says 12 states could become 25 states. And they don't realize that though. Right? They don't realize that though. They don't realize it, you know? But hey, it is what it is, right? But yeah, this dropped earlier today. So after months of speculation and rumors, it is rumor no more. You have 12 states that are suing to stop this thing, right? And California is leading the way, right? They are arguing that the merger will combine two of the top 5 studios in Hollywood, leading to higher prices, fewer movies in theaters, and a reduction in the variety and quality of content. Does that sound reasonable to you guys? I think so. It's only been what we've been saying this entire time. Right? It's only been what we've been saying that is going to be the entire time. You're like, hold up. But remember when people was like, not so fast, Netflix? Right now, is it not so fast, Paramount? Is it not so fast, Paramount? Right? Smacky said last time Zaslav sold that many was when the Superman trailer dropped. Crazy. 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 See, and what people don't realize about this deal is that, see, in order to get this thing cracking, right? Hold up. Let me go into that in 1 second. Savage said Paramount messed with Netflix and WBD. What did you think was gonna happen? Right? We tried to tell him. Rock Talk said, hey, y'all ever notice how whenever bad news happens with Paramount, certain folks cosmic try to push the narrative that Gunn's gonna be fired and Zach's gonna come back? Weird pattern. Crazy. Here's the thing about that too. It don't need to be just James Gunn getting fired. Peter Safran got to go too. Everybody got to go. Everybody must go. Fire sale, clean house, fresh start, reboot, if you will. Right, but yeah. After all that talking and people trying to bring up these weird patterns and hey, it's always that Zach's about to come back. Nah, man, Peter Safran got to go too. Everybody got to go. And we can talk about Zach in a little bit, right? We're actually going to cover that tomorrow because Zach, if you know, you know, bruh, Zach so cold. He did something so cold, man. He dunked all over James Gunn, and we're going to discuss that tomorrow, right? We're going to discuss that tomorrow, just so y'all know. This is the week of tough conversations. You know what? That's what that's what the theme of this week is going to be. The theme of this week is going to be uncomfortable conversations, right? People been trying to gas and act like these lawsuits wasn't coming. Y'all seen it? Right? It's been people all in the videos, all on the tweets, all on Twitter, all on threads, just sounding like they got a straight hand up their back, right? Every time something come up with Paramount or Warner Brothers and this deal and something looking a little funny, they rush to defend it, right? They was trying to tell y'all, hey, all this is just posturing. If they really had something, they'd have sued by now. Do they not know how this works? Do you not know the legal process? You have to research precedents. It's multiple states coordinating, multiple offices getting involved, drawing up paper. Like, what are we doing? Are we children? You thought just because this got announced that nobody was going to try to stop this at any point? And then y'all daring people to, right? But here's what's interesting. Because Paramount had to pry this away from Netflix's hands when they already had the deal done, they included something called a ticking fee. Yeah, it's called a ticking fee, right? So pretty much every month that this deal don't go by, Warner Brothers get a little bit more money, right? They get a little bit more money. So if this gets drawn out long enough, one might be able to foresee a future in which it'll be too rich for their blood, right? Because they already having to get foreign governments involved in trying to take this thing over in the first place. Sin Havoc said per quarter, per month. Crazy. DC Talk said, what I noticed, Zach posted, what bad news comes out when it comes to hey, we gonna get to it, bro. We gonna get to the Zach post tomorrow. Lord Negron said, big boy business. That's what I'm talking about. Frank C said, also, you have to have something that sticks to keep this in the court and not get thrown out. Yeah. Smacky said, but Sky, it's chess, not checkers. Checkers has rallies confirmed as the next DC fast food sponsorship. Oh my God. They like, yo, it's chess, not checkers. And then next thing you know, is they're gonna be eating the Big Buford, bro. And they're gonna be eating the Big Buford. See, what's wild is that these people went from making fun of this stuff to eating the big box meals. Right? They went from making fun of these movies to eating the cake batter. They went from making fun of these movies to eating the Lobo sauce, right? We don't do that over here. Right? Curly Ray said, is the Zack Snyder hour tomorrow? Bruh, you know it, bro. You better bet on it. You better bet on the Zack Snyder hour happening tomorrow. Right? But these are the things that we talking about, though. You know? These people been selling y'all a false bill of goods, giving y'all false hope, right? Acting like this day wasn't going to come. See, everybody switching up. Bad Dan says, Sky, are you bringing on a Rebel Moon theory tomorrow? Hey, bro, look, bro. Hey, it's going to be, look, I'm going to just say this. It's going to be an important Zack Snyder hour tomorrow, bro. Just know that, dog. Just know that. All right. But yeah. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat on the poll, right? Who benefits most if the merger falls apart. Make sure you guys smash that like button and vote in the poll. Right. So far, we got Netflix winning with 76%. Another buyer in second place with 14%. Warner Brothers in third with 10%, and Paramount at 0, which I figured, but I felt like I had to throw that in there just to be representative, right? Because I want to make sure that they're being properly represented in the polls, right? That is what we will. That is what we do over here. Lord Necron said it's gonna be the Necron hour. Face melting jams. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Hey, pull up tonight then, bro. Shout out to El Necron. We gotta get the cool table back on here, man. Shout out to cool table. St. Avic said David Ellison wanting out of California confirms that he's preparing to fire more people. Nah, bro, you don't understand. This merger is gonna save Hollywood, right? TJ said, I have a question. Does threatening to leave a state that's suing you look good when the whole premise of buying a company is that it was good for business? Feel free to answer, right? Hey, these are the questions. These are the questions. And maybe we can get some answers from the homie Cozy that we got who just pulled up. What's going on, bro? How you
What's
feeling?
up, bro? I'm feeling good. I can't believe my homie, I can't believe he called me out like that. I was over here chilling. I was just gonna lurk, get called out, and I'm like, all right, now I got to. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, bro. I mean, I was chilling. I was having a great day before I found out about this. You know?
Oh yeah, I caught up a little bit earlier on what's going on. I'm like, oh, all right. I see
It
some
seems
people.
like that day came, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, they was asking for it, right? People was calling for this day. And they was like, yo, why is it that they can't just do it? Like, why they keep talking about it, acting like they ain't drawing up paperwork and all that stuff, man. I mean, it's just kind of weird, bro.
It's crazy. Like, first of all, what's up, chat? What's up? I see y'all. It's crazy. You asked for this. You're like, no, y'all aren't gonna do it. Do it. Press the button. Do it. Now they're doing it. Now all of a sudden, it's they're just there's pump faking. They're not actually gonna go through with it. And it's like, all right, bro, you were just
no, bro. They're posturing. They're posturing.
They're posturing like
while they're suing somebody, bro. Right?
Wild.
Hey, the homie Leon brought up a great point, and I'm not sure if he'll be able to pull up tonight, but I'll be sure to make this point known that it came from him. He was like, bro, it would have been different if it was like rumors like, hey, they might be doing it, or hey, they're maybe looking into the possibility or the thought of it. He was like, no, that was never the rumor. The rumor was they're gonna do it. Like, that was always the rumor, is that they're gonna sue them. So when people are just doubling and tripling and quadrupling down on, hey, it's not gonna happen, and like if it would have, then they would have did it already. Then when it happens, that it don't really mean nothing. I mean, that's kind of nasty work, man. It's kind of nasty work, bro. It's like you're never gonna be wrong in that scenario, right? Like, you're always on this kind of amorphous platform that's able to just constantly escape accountability at all times, right? Like, it's crazy, bro.
It's so wild because they really thought this was gonna happen. I'm like, yo, even let's just say you didn't hear the rumor or don't believe the rumor. There is literally signs from people in California actually covering like this stuff. They're actually having town hall meetings talking about this. Like, I don't understand how it's not registering to people that this is a real thing and people are gonna actually push back on this because jobs are on the line. People's lives are on the line when it comes to getting paid in job opportunities.
Yeah, bro. Bro, man, if I would have had some power and some juice and to get this held up or stopped, I'd have did that shit. What you talking about? If I'd have had the juice, man, bro, if they lucky Sky ain't that connected, Cozy, right? Like, if I was that connected, bro, man, I'd have stopped this shit.
Oh yeah, I would have.
A while ago.
Oh, y'all don't think we're gonna win? Oh, all right, we'll have a backup plan.
Cool,
let's just
cool.
drag this out.
Let's just drag this out for as
and
long as
you can't
possible.
Get it.
And then you can't get it. And then that damn price tag is gonna go up and up and up. Maybe I can even drag this out for a year.
Ooh.
Right? Who knows? Right? Man, I be trying to tell people, bro, that damn Microsoft Activision thing was drug out for so long.
Yeah.
All right. Keep thinking it's sweet if you want to.
You know what's so funny? They keep bringing up the Fox and Disney merger, and I'm like, yo, that was a whole different, like, there's context to both mergers. That's a whole different context compared to this. You're trying to bring, I don't understand why people don't want this to go through, but
bro, Fox was first of all, I didn't want that deal to go through anyway. But that deal was sold as Disney getting back the X-Men characters. Mm-hmm. Like, there was a narrative behind that deal. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember the whole thing of like,
there was an absolute through line.
If Disney gets it, we can get Fox in the MCU. I'm just like, all right.
We can get Wolverine in the MCU, bro. We can get the X-Men, Professor X in the MCU. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Not even realizing that they was about to own so much more of Hollywood, bro.
Oh yeah.
And here we are. Right?
And my thing is like, all right, if you're somebody that's saying, yo, why y'all didn't say anything with the Disney and Fox thing? All right, if you have such a problem then, why are you having a problem now? If you had a problem that nobody said anything then, why are you having a problem with people saying something now about this? That's kind of like backwards almost. Town halls in both LA and Atlanta, but it's always the Bird Box up in.
The Bird Box, bro.
I just been waiting for this day. I just been waiting. I'm like, all right, whenever this stuff gets going, all right, I'm gonna kick back.
They acted like it was never gonna happen, bro. They were so sure.
They were so
sure.
Like, oh no, they're not. They're not gonna. All the states are gonna put a lawsuit for Paramount.
They did it already. Step up. Is step up to the plate, right? If y'all really had a case. So what the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Like, yo, could you imagine? That was never like a narrative that we tried to push over here, man. Like, yo, this would be like Netflix getting it, and then it comes out that some states might sue, and we sitting there like, man, they ain't gonna sue them. Like, what? Like, they ain't gonna do nothing. Like, yo, not only is they not gonna do nothing, but if they was gonna do something, they'd have did it already. What the hell? Like, I would have never said that, bro. That never came out of my mouth. Right? It was people daring to sue. I was just saying, hey, like, see what happens in court. Like that, right? Like, that was it.
Yeah.
See what happens in court. I would never say they're not gonna sue them. What kind of sense does that make? How the hell would I know?
Exactly. Like, and then even funny, those people.
How do I make such a proclamation, Cozy?
It's crazy that they like proclaim that with Paramount, and it's like Paramount, not saying either wouldn't get sued, but Paramount would be the one that gets sued.
Oh no, Paramount is definitely the one getting sued.
Like, they would have the like greatest chance of getting sued than Netflix. But either way, to your point, we weren't saying, "Oh no, it's gonna go through." They ain't gonna sue them.
They ain't gonna sue them.
But at the same time, we're watching Ted Sarandos getting questioned.
Even if we were saying crazy. It's gonna go through, we never said they're not gonna get sued. Like that, bro. That's a hell of a distinction, man. You could think it's gonna come out all right, but to say that they're not gonna sue is nasty work. Yeah. That's nasty work. I would never put my reputation on the line for something so trivial. That is so much out of my control and so obviously going to happen. Like if anybody could have foreseen that this deal was gonna get sued, it should have been everybody that's been covering it.
That's facts.
Should have been everybody that's been covering it. I knew they was gonna get sued. Did you know they was gonna get sued, Cozy?
Oh yeah. I be questioning. I'm like, how are y'all not seeing that they're like this is we had how many streams have you done talking about this? So countless, many times, bro. It's countless, been so many. It's been so many that you brought up of like it's too many. It's too much.
Was right again. It's crazy how that, bro. How do these people have so many more resources, so many more sources, all this more access, but yet and still the syndicate was right all over again? How does that keep happening, bro? The syndicate always wins, Cozy. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No. You good. It like
I had to talk my shit for it a little bit because like people been tripping.
No, bro. A certain somebody who was just so sure, all of a sudden is just like now he's like tripling down now. I'm like, bro, like how are you gonna cover? Like, my biggest thing was always, how are you gonna cover something and like something this big that a lot of people are covering, and you're not coming to the same conclusion as majority of people? Like, it's not that hard. Like for us that don't have sources, that like are just like everybody else reading the news and looking at updates. I don't understand how you're not getting the same conclusion as everybody else. Either you're working for somebody to push this narrative, or you're just really stupid, or both. But either way,
I was about to say it might be a mixture of both.
A mixture of both, yeah. But it's just like, yo, like,
and ugly too, bro. Like just by that matter too.
And
like,
people,
all y'all ugly too, bro.
Yo, people are like that are involved in this whole like wanting to block this is roasting you. How are you so like you're seeing you were all like Frank C likes to say, you were all Nino Brown, and all of a sudden and now it's what their Paramount might get blocked. What? I don't think it's gonna get blocked for these reasons. David Ellison said he's still gonna fulfill to the 30. Bro, oh my god, that tweet was stupid. I read his tweet and it was like I was reading it and it was saying something like, well, the thing is, David Ellison is still gonna fulfill his promise because he's telling them that he's gonna put 30 plus movies in theaters, and I'm like, bro, yo, a 8-year-old can cover this better than that person.
It's gonna be 30 AI movies, bro.
Like,
and then he's gonna be like, see, I told you that I was putting 30 movies out.
Disney doesn't even put 30 plus movies in theaters. How is Paramount gonna do that? Like, obviously we know the answer is AI, but like in like actual like logic, how are they gonna put 30 plus movies in theaters, but Disney doesn't even do that themselves? Wow.
Sin Havoc said he can't even commit to 15, bro.
Can't.
Dude, I was gonna say, look, here's what's so funny too, is that a lot of times I've always kind of made this. It's like in life, I've always felt like it's two different people when you're trying to get like a promotion for something, right? You got people that say, hey, pay me so I will do this, right? And then you have people that say, pay me because I'm already doing this. Right. And I've always been like more of the latter. I feel like it helps get the point across, and you usually garner better results like that, right? I bring that up to say this. You ain't got no fucking history of even trying to do anything close to that, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dog? 30 movies a year, bro? What are we talking about, dog? Yeah, 30 Paramount Plus movies? Is that what we getting?
How many films did they release in theaters?
He said,
Talking about
don't
this
include
year?
Paramount Plus.
I know they released Scary Movie, so that's one. I want to say they at least released 3 this year so far, but I don't
Having
know.
said, look what just happened with Avatar: The Last Airbender and Ninja Turtles running.
Oh, bro.
Great points.
One
of them got leaked.
Not only leaked, they tripled down on, we're putting it on Paramount Plus. They tripled down after all that, and people asking, hey, put it in theaters. The cast members being like, hey, we want to see this in theaters.
Nope.
Nah, we're gonna go put it on a streaming platform.
But that company is the one that we need to sell Warner Brothers to, right? That company, Cozy. That's who we should sell Warner Brothers to right now.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Y'all had such a problem with Netflix. Oh, they're just gonna put all their stuff on Netflix on their platform. They don't care about theaters. This, that, and the third.
Bro.
Just
this whole
for
thing was
Paramount.
projection, bro.
Straight projection.
Projection at its finest, right? But hey, look, let's talk about this ticking fee though, because people seem to not bring this up. Do you think that a lot of this can just be part of like trying to delay this thing? Because at what point do you think that Paramount has to just almost give in, right? Because it might become more expensive than it's worth, because they're already overpaying, right?
Yep. Overpaying plus the fee they had to pay Netflix to steal the deal from WB. I pretty much say that they are trying to delay it, because not to say they can't win this, but I see this as, like I said earlier, it's a plan B. If they can't win this because of people in David Ellison's pocket, then it's like, all right, cool. We'll delay it and force you to either come to a deal of, hey, we only want the CNN portion. You can have the movie stuff, the studio stuff, or you're just gonna have to have WBSB sold off to somebody else. So I definitely think this is a big part of delaying and making sure the price goes up on on this merger.
SPR Dave said physical media will be gone, right? Hey, you got Sony trying to kill that right now too, man. They coming out and saying, "Oh, it's done. It's done." 2028, right? But yeah, that's I don't know. We're not making this up. This is not something that Cozy and I are like, you're saying, hey, this is something that we just happen to find on the dark web,
Oh yeah.
None of that stuff.
I got better shit to talk about than try to make up some bullshit about this whole situation. Ain't no way. There's other things that I could, I don't know, benefit off of making stuff up on than this.
Yep. Right? Much better things, bro. But let's go ahead and let's check out what Bloomberg had to say on this whole thing.
of this antitrust suit, and what are the merits of this case?
So what they're alleging here, the 12 states that sued, is that in three different markets, 2 related to movies and 1 related to the package of basic cable assets that this combined company would have, that the combined shares get to close to 30% or exceed 30%, but also there are concentration numbers that come out of those markets that exceed the thresholds that are in the merger guidelines the Department of Justice uses and would suggest that this deal could cause harm.
So, consolidation, too much of it. We've been trying to tell you guys this since the beginning, right? Where the Netflix deal had no redundancy, bro. Ted Sarandos was sounding like me in the meetings, bro. Was he not, Cozy?
He was. The only person I've heard say there's no redundancies before him was you. So,
bro, we was come on, man. We was for months like, bro, it's no redundancies, bro. Like, it's just a smooth deal, right? It is an acquisition. It's not a merger in the same manner.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They were not in this field of endeavors before. They are stepping into that field, so a lot of the people could have kept their jobs. Were certain people going to get fired? Absolutely. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. CEOs, right? Oh, yeah. They was on their way out.
I would even add on, not only it wouldn't be a lot of jobs being lost, they would have added more jobs, if anything.
Yeah, bro. They said, yo, it's going to be more movies coming out. You had all kind of people advocating for this, saying, yo, it's going to be more movies coming out. Not even just people for Netflix.
You had WB employees in favor for the Netflix acquisition than the Paramount merger. Crazy.
Right. Frank C says something else you have to think about is the interest rates on the loan that Paramount took out. Hey. Tiki, that ticking fee. Right? Because they thought they could just get this done.
They thought they could strong arm this. Nope.
Curly Ray said Ted Sarandos would be a great fit for the High Council. Ted Sarandos. We're going to get Ted Sarandos and Rebel Moon, bro. Frank C said, this is why Larry didn't want to bail David out. Hey, I feel it.
Larry already has his own issues going on. So adding this to whatever he has going on with that Oracle situation, nah, man.
Let's go a little bit further, though.
So it's pretty straightforward. They're looking at top-selling movies.
Hey, you hear that? Pretty straightforward. Right? This ain't super complicated. Wasn't I just saying it earlier? Like, this is not very complicated, man. This is not a complicated situation.
Yeah.
Right? We can all see what's going to happen. I've been saying this was coming for months. But let's back it up.
Could cause harm. So it's pretty straightforward. They're looking at top-selling movies, they're looking at widely released movies, and they're looking at the licensing of basic cable channels.
Is there precedent where states have come out against federal regulators and states have actually won?
More recently, there is, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the states...
Look, bro, we've been trying to... Look, man. When they going to decide to listen to us, Cozy? When is it going to creep in, bro?
Honestly, not until it's like too late. Like when the house is already on fire, the
house is burning down.
They're still chilling and watching TV until that fire hits the couch that they're sitting on. That's when they're like, "Oh, there's a fire." Oh, okay.
He said they got to hit the couch, bro.
The
fire got to hit the couch, bro. They like, nah, this is fine.
That firefighter that was warning us.
It's just warm, you know. It's just warm in here.
It's the fireplace,
right? This is just posturing, right? All this is posturing. This is so ridiculous, bro.
This is Bloomberg. Like Bloomberg is saying this is
But what does it matter, bro? What does it matter to these people, Cozy? Right? Are they gonna say they were wrong, bro? Are they gonna say, hey man, look, I was kind of baiting the states for 6 months to do this, and now that they did it, I want to act surprised?
that second option they'll do. They ain't gonna admit to this, like unless it's a overwhelming amount of people calling them out. I think even then, I think they'll still try to not take accountability of, hey, we were wrong.
This Sin Abbott said so much for the guarantees. Yeah, bro, they was guaranteeing a lot of stuff, right? David Ellison was out there yapping. Dougie Toon said, straightforward, obvious is the word. Right? But hey, Brandon says all those attorney generals worried about wanting to stop a merger, but they don't bat an eye towards fraud. Hey, bro. Hey. You can chew it. You can walk in and chew bubblegum at the same time, bro. First of all, and not only that, second of all, do you know do people realize how much of a massive impact that this is going to have on Hollywood and just entertainment as a whole? And they're acting like this is just like some small thing, right? Like some small thing. Like this doesn't affect entertainment.
They don't realize. You remember all those conversations people had about, oh, theaters are dying, even during COVID and after COVID, theaters are dying. Oh, we gotta save theaters. This would literally, like, I won't say kill theaters, but this will be a big striking blow to theaters.
Yo, and then they also say, hey, cancel one of the premier filmmakers that's championing theaters in Christopher Nolan right now, too. Which, hey, if y'all got mad at that first conversation, be sure to pull up for the second one, because it's gonna be worse. I promise y'all. Oh no, Cozy, it's getting worse, bro. Nah,
is it?
I've been giving the homie Apex Lux a little bit of a behind the scenes of what that next one gonna be about. It's gonna be worse, bro.
Oh, I gotta show up for the second one.
It's gonna be worse, bro. It's gonna be much worse. Like, it's so crazy. I was going to make it a member stream. It was gonna be so bad. I was gonna make it a member stream, but then the homie was like, "Nah, man, like, they gotta hear this, bro." I was like, you know what? Cool. It might be a members chat. It may be that, because I don't know. But anyway, TJ said, if they don't, Sky. Nah, man, it's just funny because Netflix, while they were supporting theaters, trying to, I mean, if they're in the market to buy theaters, right? Like, all these things are happening, and while they're happening, people are saying, hey, they're not interested at all, right? They might be trying to buy IMAX, bro.
Yeah. In conversations. Crazy. Like,
wild. SPR Dave said, they hating on Nolan bad.
Bro, they hate.
Diva said Christian Harloff called The Odyssey a masterpiece. I'm telling you, bro, I'm in there on Sunday, bro. And I'm telling you, if it ain't oh my god. Anyway, man. But yeah, while Netflix was like putting stuff in theaters like Stranger Things and was it K-pop Demon Hunters, and didn't that almost make like $1 billion or something? How much did that K-pop Demon Hunters movie make?
I don't know. It made a lot, and it was on high demand to the point where it kept coming back in theaters. So
How much?
let's see.
Yeah, y'all let me know in the chat or Cozy, right? Dougie too said regarding Nolan, one of the UK's biggest historians called Tom Holland says the Odyssey is a good adaptation. He's a stickler for authenticity. Hey, bro, we gonna get to it, man. SPR Dave said Frankenstein, right? I was just gonna bring this up too. DC Talk said theaters losing money because of Gunn and Peter failure. I was gonna say, bro, how much is James Gunn and Peter Safran personally responsible for theaters losing money? It's been billions. They spent billions on this reboot, and it did not pan out.
Nasty word too.
Billions.
Thought of Dr. Evil.
billions and billions of dollars. Right. Do we know how much that K-pop Demon Hunters made?
It's showing the like when it was open. Sony make 100 million. Oh wait. So right, making 20 million in profit on deal. It's just telling me gross total worldwide box office was 24.6 million.
That
nearly
cannot be right.
But yeah, that's not right. And I don't think it's even counting a recent. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway,
yeah,
I'll get back to that. It maybe didn't make like $1 billion, but it was like something. It was like something crazy, and it kept coming back to theaters, right?
Kept going back to theaters. I think they did like 3 times putting it back to theaters.
Frank C says they're saying Supergirl is like a $244 million loss.
No, they're saying it's the worst
The
superhero
math
movie
ain't
since
mathing.
Catwoman. The worst superhero movie since
ain't mathing,
Catwoman.
bro. The math ain't mathing, bro. Sin Havoc said the whole industry betted on Gunn and Safran. It didn't materialize. Hey, what's old boy name? Who said that? Dude that played shout out to Zachary Levi. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man. But hey, maybe they'll learn, bro. Maybe the Shields will learn not to dare states to sue companies that you have no control over. And maybe they'll learn not to act like, they know exactly what everything. Never mind, dude. Like, it's just, I don't know. They're not gonna learn, man.
Nah, they right. I think they're not gonna learn to the point where Paramount's gonna get sold itself. So that's the foresee future I'm looking at.
Yep. Hey, yo, y'all put y'all last questions and comments down at the bottom. We're gonna start wrapping up pretty soon. Man, I can't wait to get to these discussions this week, bro. Well, we got the Zack Snyder hour tomorrow. We got the Odyssey discussion coming up later this week.
Oh yeah,
it should be a lot of fun, man. First of all, what's your final thoughts about all this stuff, man, before we start closing down?
I mean, this is stuff that I was expecting. Like I don't know what the outcome and all that was going to be, and still don't, but I expected there was going to be states suing. Like, all the people sitting here like,
I did too, bro.
you know, this state pulled out and they're not gonna. Oh, this state they was said they're gonna sue and they're not. And I'm like, all right, bro, but what about these other ones that just popped up now, and they're all coming together and like, I knew this was gonna happen, and funny enough, it's just funny seeing people who crash out that was so sure. Oh man, no, Paramount's got it in the bag. They're suing. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to worry about. I'm just like, bro, are y'all working for the company? Y'all saying that's nothing to worry about. Like you're in Paramount, like working for them. It's wild, man. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this plays out.
Hey, I said in the immortal words of one Nate Diaz, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like the people, bro. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think we're ever gonna get to a point where to be able to just have that accountability, man. And yet, y'all be sure to smash that like button. We're at 42 likes last time that I checked. Y'all be sure to smash that like, share, subscribe, as well as that notification bell. Also, you want to know what I mean, you want to let the people know what you got coming up soon, Cozy.
Oh yeah. So, all right, peoples. I have we've been doing a lot of one shots. I've been, I'm the new host of the one shots over at the Lethal Geeks. Make sure to check that out. Rock dropped the Sony conversation, the Sony one shots. Check that out. And the one before it, where we talked about Supergirl and the talk mentioning of people talking about wanting watching Man of Steel, and Man of Steel, being in the conversation and charting charts over on other platforms because of the Supergirl situation. And I have a really cool retrospective coming to the channel soon. It's going to be the Snyderverse, the DCEU retrospective. On my channel, I have some on Cozy's World. We have a couple reaction trailers that are up. I got some new ones on the way. The new Dune. I did see the Dune trailer, by the way. I watched it I think I watched it the same night you asked me about that. So
yeah.
So I reacted to that. Reacted to Immunity, the Jason Statham film. I think I reacted to something else. So that's gonna be on the channel soon. Working on some gaming vids to put up on the channel, and then we have two new. If you weren't in these spaces or listen to my space, I have two new spaces. I did one last night or the night before, so I don't remember. And then I think a week ago we did one. So check those out on my Twitter, Cozy Boy Cam, KOZYBOYKAM. So check that out. We have topics. We talk about this. A bunch of people in chat that was over there is in the panel talking about topics like this. So go check that out, man. Cool conversations and all that. So that's all. Oh, and I think Friday I gotta go to our early showing because everything else is like fucked. So I'm seeing the Odyssey Friday. It's either Friday or Saturday. I'm seeing the Odyssey. So definitely expect conversations about that coming soon. So yeah.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up.
TJ, I have not reacted to Godzilla -Zero yet, so I gotta do that. That and the Digger trailer, the new Tom Cruise movie.
Bat Dan with the $5 super chat saying, "Who does those Paramount shows think the state AGs are? Obi-Wan Kenobi? They ain't giving up that easy on blocking this merger." Bat Dan is gonna die on this hill, bro. Look, you know what's crazy? Even though I saw, or wait, no, that's a little bit of spoiler. Actually, let me do this. I know we're doing the Zack Snyder hour tomorrow, but this drop is actually going to be a little bit of a hint towards what one of the topics is going to be too.
The first 5 minutes of my Superman movie, which was imagine you remember Pixar's Up?
Sure.
A sequence with no dialogue that covered that character's.
Yeah.
Okay. The first 5 minutes of the movie was a setup after which you knew exactly what made Superman tick,
Yeah.
and exactly what Superman was most afraid of, and why Superman made the choices that he made. And it would have been epic. It would have been epic. In 5 minutes, the scale of the movie would have been absolutely extraordinary. And the other thing, and I hope that anybody who watches this movie, that enjoys the end of this movie walking away, that's the feeling I would want you to walk away from, because that's really what Superman is about. It's about hope, and it's about it being inspiring, and it's and the joy that character created. I don't think you need to live in the shadow of Donner's Superman.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to live in the shadow of John Williams' score.
I think I have an idea what you're going to talk about. So,
Hey, bro, we gonna get there tomorrow, man. Look, I want to thank y'all for pulling up. This was a wonderful stream, man. I just, y'all know my thoughts. I saw this coming, predicted it, and talked about it. That's why I ain't even want to do too much today. I was like, bro, we already told y'all this shit was happening, so you might as well get your popcorn ready and sit back and watch. Oh, wait, that's what I was going to say, too. Hold up. Before we actually go, let me get to this, because Frank C. did give me this, right? So all right. Oh yeah.
Synaptic, yo.
Huh?
Synaptic's comment, bro. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Right, yeah. Right.
Oh.
But let's check this out real quick.
Are you planning to ask this judge for a restraining order to put this deal on hold? And if so, when?
We are, and we are going to do that imminently. We have asked Paramount Warner Brothers to agree not to close their deal, their proposed merger, until the court can evaluate the merits of our case. They declined to do that, so we will be filing a temporary restraining order and a preliminary injunction later today to make sure that the proposed merger is halted during the pendency of the litigation.
Are you planning to ask this judge?
Whoo, they said not tomorrow,
today,
not next week, not next month, not nothing, today. They said today.
Damn.
Today, bro. Thank you for that, Frank C. But does that change anything, bro?
No, if anything, it just I would hate to be somebody on the wrong side of history. That's all I gotta say.
They said we asked Paramount nicely. They said no. So hey. Today. Anyway, look, we're gonna get at y'all next time, bro. I ain't even got no more, man. Peace.